the shuttered windows.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burned full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a bind of plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind. Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Alone, lying empty, Children of the land, answer this. Why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust? Why turn the past to dust? Seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break? Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This I fear I'll never know.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing all right tonight. And hope that you're all ready to go on some more housing tours tonight. I have planned to go to the Goblet this evening, and we're gonna take a look around at the Goblet. We're gonna look at the basic architecture of Goblet houses, and we are going to take a look in some people's homes, and hopefully we'll all have a good time. I think that you'll enjoy it. And I just have to say, I know that there's a stream out there, or there was a video going around that made the comment that everybody knows that housing in the Goblet is for broke ass bitches. Well, I'm going to tell you that on our server, that is absolutely not the case, because you can't buy a house on our server for love or money. I have to fix this. This lighting on my thing is really strange here. Hold on. Let me fix it, because it just don't look right. It's making my glasses very sparkly and shiny. Let's fix it. All right. Well, that's better. But now I'm a little low here. Let's see. There you go. That's better. All fixed. So let's take a ride to the Goblet. We'll just apparate there, right? We actually have to go to Ulda first to get there. So I don't know why people are so down on the Goblet. The Goblet is beautiful. It has some really amazing views. So here we are. Here we are in the Goblet. It is nighttime right now. It's actually, we just missed the sunset. But we'll have to come back out and look when the sun comes up. And, you know, as my husband pointed out, they did actually have to rework some of the Goblet originally, because it just wasn't as nice and people didn't like it as much as the other housing zones because of some of the ways that they had designed it originally. But the current incarnation of the Goblet is really quite pretty. You know, the way the houses are laid out, they're kind of laid out in a big circle around this central area down there that's called the Brimming Heart. And there's waterfalls and swimming pools, and it's really pretty lovely. You know, you've got nice tile on the sidewalks here. There's really pretty desert style landscaping. You got cactuses and yuccas and all kinds of cool things. You've got these breathtaking cliff views, and you know, maybe it's because I lived in Colorado for a while. I really like the mountains. I loved Colorado. I thought it was beautiful. It was the kind of beautiful, breathtaking landscape that no matter how many times you saw it, it still just would like take your breath away. Literally just, you know, be so amazing and beautiful and awe-inspiring that, you know, every time I would drive up over the hill and be, you know, at the spot where I would see down into the valley and all the mountains on the other side, I was just taken, you know, just awe-inspiring every time, no matter what. But here we are. We're in the Goblet. So I'm going to turn off my interface so that y'all can take a look. We'll just kind of look around at some of these views from some of the places in the Goblet. You know, the thing with some of the other housing districts, like Mist in particular, in Mist you have places that are considered more prime locations, prime plots, and that's the case with, just about any housing district. There's going to be places that are, that are more desirable than others because they have a nicer view or something like that. But here in the Goblet, there's actually, most plots are pretty nice and have pretty nice views, unless you're like down in the middle of a bunch of houses. But some people like to have a neighborhood view instead of a cliff view. So like this person here, their plot, they see other houses. They're like in the middle of the street, right? So this might not be such a prime plot. It doesn't have any kind of cliff view. But this house right here has a pretty nice plot. They've got a nice view. They've got this kind of mountain view over on the side here. They've got a mountain view. And it's pretty nice. Pretty nice plot. But let's just take a look. We might as well start here. This might be a house that we've been in, that we came in during Halloween, because I think this was a haunted house. This was one of the houses that was a haunted house that we came to visit. I'm just going to peek inside real quick. Oh, yeah. This is one of the haunted houses that we came, and they've left it up, and it's still a haunted house. Here's our creepy pumpkin head men. I don't think they had a guest book, if I recall correctly. Gotta take this twisty staircase up into the pumpkin lands. Yeah, we've been here before. It's pretty nice. They did a good job on this. But Halloween is over and we're not touring haunted houses today. We're going to look at some other kinds of housing stuff today. And we've already been here, so. This happened to be the one that I ended up at when I was talking about plots. All right. So, let's take a look around at what we can find. We'll look for houses that are open. Let's start with this right here. This is a small house. I like small houses. I like to see what people do with small houses. A little more accessible than some other kinds of housing. So here we are. Nice plot. Their yard is nice. They've got this little outdoor picnic table thing going on here. Just nice. It's got stuff on it. I like items that give you extra things. And they've got, I think this is the merchant walls. I'm not exactly sure. It's not the flower shop walls because I have those. This is different. This is one of the merchant walls. So let's take a look inside. Wait, first let's go look at their placard so we can see where we are. And whoop, I have to turn on my interface to see. This is cats. Oh, hey, perfect. Let's start our house cat tours at Cats. The owner is Caitlin Adine, and it is plot 7. I'm writing this down so that I can add it to the video later. Plot 7, First Ward. Plot 7. All right. Welcome to Cat's Sushi Bar. This is the perfect place for cats. All right. Let's go take a look. Let's go see what Cat's done here. Caitlin has done here. Turn that. There we go. Oh. They're still decorated for Halloween a bit. They've got the pumpkin tower here, but they got it turned around backwards. Maybe they just like pumpkins in general. This is pretty. So they made a little indoor pond to add interest to this house with the fish in it, and they've put some shower heads in there, so there's some running water, creates a nice kind of ambiance to have the sound. And there's the moon behind the paper part, the round portal. I'm not sure what this one is. I'm gonna have to look up the name of this partition, but it's like a round paper partition, something like that. And this is the this is like what do they call this one? It's like a counter. It's a verdant counter or something like that. Anyways, it's a partition that you can actually buy this from the vendor, and it's good for storefront kind of places. You know, if you want to set up a shop, it's nice to use in any kind of kitchen. The only thing that I don't like about this item is this right here. These two things, right? You know, that hold that up, and the counter doesn't really fit under there. It would be nicer if the counter fit underneath it. But they made good use of this item in this particular instance. Considering this is a small house, it looks really good. Look at that door. Look at that. Look how nice that is. That is not standard. They've done some clever placement of fool's partitions here too, to make that. We've got some ambient sounds of someone cooking. It's pretty cool. They've got an ice box. I love the ice box. Look at how cute that is. It's got a block of ice in it, and it's got food in it. Super cute. People go to all kinds of lengths to make refrigerators, and so this last time they added housing stuff, they just added in an ice box. Oh, and look, here's what I was mentioning last night, or last time in the stream, that with this particular stove, with those pots, you can add items into the pots to make it look like they're cooking and steaming away. So this one, they put a bowl of udon and they put the roasted corn in that pot. And so you've got steaming pots of food cooking on the stove. Very cute. Real cute. They put this window over their original windows. Or maybe that is the original windows. Maybe that's what that is. Because that's the fool's partitions right there. Those are the original windows that come with these walls. Oh, now that's real nice. I like that a lot. You get what you pay for. These walls are expensive. And look at how nice the windows that are part of it come. They are very nice. And the door is really nice. I like that. So if you did not know this, if you buy a set or craft a set of walls for your house, whatever doors you choose, like if you're putting it together from parts, you know, like Riviera cottage wall and, you know, Riviera door and Riviera window or whatever like that, you know, the way that the windows and stuff look inside the house is determined by the windows that you use. And sets of walls, you can't change them. You can't like put whatever windows you want with, you know, like the Mog house walls. You have to use whatever is part of that design, and it changes the inside. And so these walls have this particular style of window, which looks nice. They're very nice. Some of the window styles on some of the houses are very small. Oh, this looks nice down here too. Look how pretty. I love that color on the walls. I believe, you know, that looks to me like Roland Berry red that they dyed the walls. I think that's really pretty. I wouldn't have thought to use that color personally, but I think it looks good. Roland Berry red. Who would thunk it? Oh, and check this out. This is really cute. This is really clever. No glitching required to make this really cute little raised sushi table here. Um, whoops. I have to turn on my interface to sit because my chat box doesn't work without it turned on. Oh, whoops. It threw me down here. I should be able to sit up here on these cushions without getting sent to the over there. Yeah, there we go. So let's look at this. What we've got here. This is the troop stage. Got a troop stage. We've got 4 cushions that you can buy from the vendor. I think those are the Zabuton cushions. And then you have 2 white half partitions set side by side. And they're just the right height to create the table. And because the tops of these partitions are considered a tabletop, you can put any tabletop item up there. No glitching required to do this. And look how nice that looks. It's really cute. Nice job. Nice job, Caitlin. I love it. I do. And here, she did it again on this side too. So there's 2 of them. Really nice. This is a really nice this is a very nicely made sushi shop. And then look, we've got this beautiful counter. And let's see what they did here. Okay, so she used I want to say that these are Oasis counters underneath here. They're very low. They're not really tall enough to use on their own. But then she also used a bar counter. So that right there is a bar counter. If you look over on this side, you might even be able to see it. I believe it's there. Well, you can't see it on this side. But she's got a bar counter. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Bar counter is stuck inside of this white half partition with the Oasis counters underneath to fill in the space. And that makes a nice little countertop surface for a sushi bar. It looks really authentic. This is a really nice job. I think that this was a really clever design. Lots of windows to make it nice and bright. She floated some of these hanging lanterns up in the air there so that, you know, have some overhead lighting. Those are also purchasable from a vendor. These are little, I think that these are, I want to say these are Oasis stools. And these are hanging benches. This looks really nice. She did a very nice job here. Fool's, what is that one? It's like the Fool's Portal or something. I think it's a Fool's Portal. And then that's purchasable from a vendor, I believe. And this little set of candy items up here, purchasable from the Dome and Enclave vendor. All in all, I give this house a 9 out of 10. This is really nice. This is really nicely done. I love it. I do. I love it. Oh, look how pretty. She dyed her little incensaries this pretty blue color to contrast with everything else. It all looks really good. This looks lovely. Definitely would eat here. Would eat at this restaurant. Oh, look, she put wall sconces in the hall here. So these stairways, well, you know, people often don't do anything with them, but you can put some decor in them. You could actually put another window here, and that's what I did in my house. It's a good place to put your orchestrion. I've seen a lot of people do that. I put my orchestrion in there too. So, Kat's Sushi Bar. Love Kat's Sushi Bar. Really well done. I'm going to sign her guest book. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it. There it is. Love, 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 love it. It's great. This is perfect. Beautiful. Oh, I got to turn on my interface to do so. Love it. I adore your sushi bar. It's the perfect place or a cat. I live streamed my visit at twitch.tv Katniss Evergreens. Check it out. Yes. Lovely house. Really well done. Let's go find another. This is so much fun. I love doing this. All right. So let's see. Nice visit to Cat Sushi Bar. Let's see. That's the house we were just in. So let's go over this way. Look at this giant blue and white house. Let's go here. It really catches your attention, that bright blue, doesn't it? That bright blue ceiling and the roof against the white. Very cool. Let's go take a look. Let's see where we are. We are at Santo Poco. Santo Poco. And let's see here. Everyone is welcome. They have a message book. Visitors welcome. As they say, it's under renovation. So we'll see what they're up to. This is plot 12. And it is a medium plot. So, a little bigger than the last one, but not the biggest house you can have. This set of walls that they use make the house, I think, look bigger than it is. You know, it's nice. Now, see these little tiny windows on the outside here? Now, when we go inside, you'll see the difference between this and the last house. It's going to have little tiny windows inside. Unless they've covered them up with bigger windows. Which some people do. Some people do. Nope, they didn't bother to do that. See your little tiny window inside, and it looks very similar to the outside. Oh, look, they've put up their Christmas tree already. I keep resisting the urge to put up my Christmas trees. To decorate for Christmas. It's a little early. I like this. I like the color. They've used a lot of partitions here to cover up. Well, not to cover, but to create extra walls. I like the walls, the interior wall design that they chose, and I think that it looks really nice with this marble floor and with the marble partitions and the color that they chose. I think it looks really good. It looks quite nice. Quite nice. So let's go over here first before we go either up or down. We've got all their oh, look at, so cool. So cool. They've got all of their mementos in here. Very cool. We've been through this one. It's just like a little office room. Let's go over to this one here and see what's in here. Got their Halloween decor out and some Christmas stuff out. This looks like a little sitting area. The color scheme is really nice. This couch really matches the walls well. That was an appropriate choice. That is that's not South Seas. This is the Oasis couch. This is the Oasis stuff. South Seas is puffier, fluffier. All right, let's go upstairs first. Looks good. Looks good. There's that giant table again. I gotta figure out what this giant table is. These chairs are enormous. Look how tall they are next to me. Super tall. Super tall chairs. Here's a kitchen. That's the kitchen table, all right. So they stuck two of these southern kitchens together to make a longer countertop and two stoves. Very good, very nice. It does say that they were still under construction. They're still renovating, so some of this may look a bit emptier, but I like their overall color scheme and choices that they made so far. I think it looks pretty good. They've made a nice start. We'll go downstairs. Oh, different walls down here. This is a shop and an eatery where free company members can come to hang out and get a drink, have some food, relaxation. There's a tea set with some cookies. Oh, I wish I could eat those cookies. All in all, I like what they've done so far. Everything's nicely arranged. I think that, you know, they've taken some care to set everything up nicely. And so here we can talk a little bit. This is a good place to look because there's not a whole lot of stuff in here and they haven't covered up these walls. Let's talk about the basic architecture of an Oasis home. Excuse me. If you recall, when we were in the lavender beds, every home has the same number of pillars on the interior walls. Okay. And the bigger ones are in the corners. And then there's these other pillars here. And the ceilings all have beams that are similar to the beams that are here. Now, you remember what the lavender bed's crown molding and baseboards look like. This is what your basic Oasis pillars, crown molding, and baseboards all look like. This is what the thing, you know, when you move in here, it wouldn't have this texture on the wall. It's a white and gold, and I'm sure we'll see some at some point, and I'll point it out to you. But yeah, so that's the basics. And then you have this, the staircases are different in each home too. In the Oasis homes, you have this little newel post. Those are called a newel post at the bottom of the stairs, and then, you know, up the things. These are all newel posts, and the ones here in the Oasis are very large. They're large. I don't think that you can actually place items on top of these, but I would have to confirm that. I'm pretty sure that the only way to get an item on top of that is to glitch it there, but you can't. In general, you can't place items on them. It would be kind of nice if you could, you know, put items on these little spots. You know, I would put little like flower vases there so that people could knock them off and break them on the steps and cut their foot and, you know, need a trip to the emergency room. Maybe it's not such a good idea, huh? All right. So, all in all, I like this house. I think they've done a nice job. Color scheme is good. Lighting is nice. And yeah, I give it, you know, considering it's not quite done, I give it an 8 out of 10. I like it. Maybe I'm, you know, real nice, but you know, hey, let's spread some positivity in the world. What's it gonna hurt? Nothing. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. All right, so let's see where to go next. Well, we might as well go right across the street, because this looks like a super nice house. Look at this yard. Look how nice this yard is. This is really pretty. I love the wisteria. I love the wisteria so much. This yard is just beautiful. Just beautiful. And they've got the same, those same merchant walls. So the interior, we've already seen what the interior uh, windows look like for that and the door. So this is really beautiful. Beautiful yard. I like this garden gravel. I think it really, adds to the beauty of your garden, to have some pathways that are not covered with stuff. And also, hey, it makes sense and it's smart in the desert to have some rock down instead of so much grass that you gotta water and mow. Who likes to mow grass? Not me. Let's take a look at, oh wait, gotta go look. Did we sign the guest book next door? Was there a guest book? First things first, let's make sure there's no guest book here. I didn't see one. I always forget. I need someone to poke me. I don't see a guest book. I thought it said there was a guest book on their sign, but there isn't. I see nothing. Well, regardless, Santo Poco, your house is great. I love it. It's very nice. I'm gonna use my macro here to let people know that I am actually here. Oh, whoops. I need to change it to... Yeah, I have to fix it in the macro itself. I do. Doop. That was derp. And this way, if anyone wants... Let's hope that works. Nope, it's not working. I can't do it. Maybe I can just copy and paste it into the shout. Let's see. Let's see. It only lets me use one line. I'll try to get some folks to come take a look. All right. No guest book. I couldn't find one. I hope I didn't miss it. So we're going to go next door. Let's take a look here. This is plot 11. And it is the kettle. It says they have a message book. So we'll look for that. And it is owned by T. Loon. And it says, "Welcome to my home. Feel free to tell me if you enjoyed the space in my message book." And this is a designer home. So it says, the kettle. I'm writing that down. Plot 11. All right, so we'll go in and take a look. Let's check it out. We've already discussed their yard, which is absolutely beautiful. I can just imagine that the inside is going to be really quite nice. So let's see what they've done. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, we found one. We found one of the super difficult professionally designed homes. Look at this place. Let's go first person. This is beautiful. This is like aspirational housing. I don't have the patience to do this kind of design. Because just like, to get those partitions to go in place at the stairs is just kind of crazy. So lovely. Beautiful. This is really nice. Fox K would like us to visit. All right. I'll visit yours next. Thanks. All right. So we're going to visit Fox K's house after we finish here. This is really quite lovely, though. I like the kitchen. They've used, okay, so you see the water there. They've used a bathtub. But I think that they may have done something else to do this. And I want to actually get out of first person so that I can take a closer look here. Yep. Okay, so they did use the bathtub, the carbuncle bathtub here. But if you ever look closely at the carbuncle bathtub, that spout, the tub is actually down here. So this water level is too high to be the carbuncle bathtub water. What that is a mahogany aqueduct that has been floated up into the right place to create that little water in the sink. And they've used a number of items to put this together. This is the southern kitchen. As you see, there's the stovetop and there's the pink brick from the southern kitchen. Looks really nice. All right, so let's go back and turn off interface and let's just continue looking around here. All right, these are beautiful chairs. Those are Chocobo chairs. I love this. They used the shuttered windows and some other items. I think rectangular partitions, if I'm not mistaken, to frame out parts of the window to create those windows there, because there's your shutter and there's that one, the one side of the window. So that looks really cute. And that's something that doesn't require any glitching. It just requires placement of items. To do this top row, you do have to float a rectangular partition up. So, and these are flooring mats. Actually, the ceiling is flooring mats, and those are some lamps, some lanterns that have been floated up and turned into a into a chandelier. That's not an actual chandelier that you can get. They created that one. I gotta shut some things down on my computer. It's like this house is intense. It's kind of taxing my CPU, even though I have a really good computer. All the lighting and stuff. This is quite pretty. I really like this. Let's go take a look upstairs. I have the suspicion that a lot of this house has been shut down. So you have a little living room here. You have a kitchen. And most of the house isn't going to be accessible. And this is actually may not be the actual staircase. They may have built this staircase out of other objects. But maybe not. So yeah, here's your upstairs. This is all you get to do a design like this, to have enough item budget. They turned this medium house plot into just these few little rooms. because it takes a lot of items to do this kind of design. It's really beautiful. This is really lovely. Pretty little bed. But you can use a feather bed, and that is the folded futon at the bottom, which is a craftable item, and it's a tabletop item. You can actually put it up on a loft without having to float it. But this is just the upper story of the house. So, all in all, this is really beautiful. Really well done. Really, this is one of those designs that took so much patience and so much work to do. It's really lovely. Really lovely. I don't see their guest book. I'm looking for it. I wonder if it's out in the yard. Let's see. I don't see a guest book here anywhere. Where is it? I hope it's out in the yard. Let's go take a look and see if we can find the guest book. Is there a dodo book here anywhere? I'm not seeing it. The only problem with all these trees is that they obscure stuff. I don't see the guest book. Well, that's sad. I wonder if it got full and they just removed it. Because I don't see a message book here anywhere. Or I would definitely leave a message for this person. So I'll just give them a plug here. If you are interested in looking at this house in person, it's really nice. Plot 11, First Ward of the Goblet on Aether Data server, Midgardsormr. Take a look at it. Owner is T or Tia, I'm not sure. Tia Loon. Really beautiful. Love your house. Wish I could find a message book in there, but I didn't see it. So next we are off to the Goblet at 8796. So 8796. Let's see if we can figure out where that is. It's probably plot 10, I'm gonna guess. Oh, so it's right next door. No? Not this one. Where is it? Maybe this one over here. Oh, yep, here we are. This is the house of Fox K. Beautiful. It's a sanctum, a tavern, and an eatery. And I'm going to write this down on the list. This is owners, Fox K. Plot number 8. And the name of it is the Foxhole. Awesome. We'll take a look. Let's go look at the yard first. I love it when it rains in game. It's so pretty. It's the forge, so they've got, extra stuff in their yard. Forge is so cool. Check it out. Lots of fire. I love it. Who told you that housing in the Goblet was for broke-ass bitches? They were lying. I'm going to have to slightly turn down my video settings or something because something is making me lag out. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me make sure that I have everything else shut down. Okay, that's better. I'm not sure what was going on there. All right. So this is a nice yard. Let's go on up. Oh, it's not open. I'm gonna have to whisper the person. They're gonna have to unlock it if they want me to go in and tour. Let's see if she gets back to me. Free company house. Okay. Which one next door? If it's the one with the blue roof, I've been in there. Wait, they're down here. Okay, I'm gonna follow her. Now show me where. Oh, okay, up here. Oh, I've been here. I'll just tell her, you know, Fox, let me know when your house is ready. Let's go see what she wants me to see. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to panic. That's crazy. Oh, dear. I'm on fire. Oh, whoops. I went through the wall. The things you learn. All right. All right, we gotta go off and find another place to look at. Let's see. I used to have a house in the Goblet. It was the original place that my house was. And then I moved from the Goblet, from one Goblet plot to a second Goblet plot. And then I moved to Mist when I was able to get a nice place in Mist. You know, I'm going to switch scenes and see if this is better. Let's see if that's better frame rate wise. Might be. Looks like it. I think the animated background is hard. It's hard on the computer. I may have to rethink whether or not I like this this theme that I'm using, if it's going to make my frame rates go crazy. Change my graphics setting a bit. Oh, everything's on maximum. I'm just going to change it to high and see if that helps. Yep, that might be better. All right, so here we are. We're looking at this next house. They do have a guest book. This is pretty. Where are we? We are at the Bed and Brothel. Well, it looks like we struck gold. The Bed and Brothel. And this is plot 6. So let's go take a look. Let's go look at the Bed and Brothel. They don't have any tags, but it does say business in front, party in the back. So it's like the mullet of houses, I guess. If this retainer is any indication of what's inside, boy, we're in for a treat. Let's go. Check it out. Here we are. We're going to turn that off. And we're going to go first person. We're going to take a look around. They've made a pool table. That's pretty cool. Pool table. All right. That's very clever. I'm not even sure what they used to make that. But it's obviously some kind of stage or some. Maybe it's hanging sideboards with something around it. I'm not sure. Oh, Ro Mommy. Please give me a drink. I'm so thirsty. And you look like a tall drink of water. South Sea's couch and chair. See the difference between those. The colors are a little different. These are a little bit more puffy than the Oasis couch and chairs. They're both very nice. Really nice furniture for your home. Let's see what's behind this curtain. Can I go behind this curtain? Oh, I can't. What's going on there? Oh, it's the stairs. Why can't I go down that? I'll have to figure that out. Supermodel. Keeping the till. Let's go upstairs. Can we go through here? Oh, yes, we can. There's the upstairs. Oh, this is pretty. So now that's the Alpine wall. Oh, hey. Hi, Joe. Thanks for visiting. Excellent. This house is so cool. Look at these walls. That's real pretty. Matches nicely with the rest of the decor. Let's take a look in these rooms. Ah. Well, here we are. First room in the Bed and Brothel is a Glade Room, apparently, with a really pretty little dragon girl. I'm assuming that every one of these rooms is going to be like a very well-appointed bedroom with a cute girl in it that you can buy things from because they're all vendors. Oh, look here. This one has a shower, a bathtub, and a snake lady. Yeah, yikes is right, huh? A little scary there. What do you think, Joe? Want to come to this Bed and Brothel? Get a bath and a massage from the snake lady? I mean, there's like the towels and all the massage oils and everything. You have so many questions? Me too, but I don't know if I want the answers. Okay, so, oh my God. Oh, They went completely love hotel with the cat girl room. She's such a cute cat girl too. Oh, and she's so willing to sell you her wares. Yes, Valentine's Day did throw up in here, and in fact, that bed and this chair, those are from the Valentine's event. In fact, yeah, this is something else. This is something else here. I'm gonna have to, lay down on this big heart bed. You can, and not only that, I don't know if you noticed something about this bed. This bed fits 3 people. This is a 3-person bed, not a 2-person bed. This one is for the party. All right. Well, we have to go downstairs still. Let's go check out the downstairs. We'll see. We'll see what's going on down there. I know it is awfully brave of me to go down after what I've seen so far, but I'm going to do it. I volunteer as tribute. Oh, this is where all the magic happens, apparently. They have a crystal tower pole. More pillows means more pillows for me, not more bodies in the bed. I don't know if everyone in Eorzea shares that sentiment. Liz, I'm just not sure. But, hey, check it out. I know. Yes, as my husband has pointed out, this pole is awfully dangerous. I think that you might lacerate your thighs on that.
That was also back.
Yeah. So, this is a cool stage. I mean, I think that they made this really cute. Oh, look, here's Backstage. Let's take a look at... Yes, pillow distribution is a hot topic in Eorzea, apparently. Look at this cool Backstage room. Here you can come over here and do your makeup, and there's all your jewelry, and there's your dress for when you're done dancing naked. Obviously she's not dancing on the stage in that costume. I mean, maybe they have a troupe of girls that dances in those little robes, but I'd have to come when they're in operation to be sure. So, all in all, I think this is a really, this is very creative. Oh, wait, there's still more. What do you want to bet that this is little private lap dance rooms back here? Oh yeah, check it out. Have a seat. This person who designed this has obviously been in one of these places before to be able to design it in such detail. Not 1, not 2, but 3 private showrooms here. It's just for me. This is so funny. This is, super creative, super creative. I wonder if they actually hold events here. Yeah, this is like the champagne room. Yes. So I don't know if you've heard, Joe, but there's actually people who do ERP and they throw events in their free company houses or in their personal houses, and they charge people guild to come in, and there's live players who will, ERP with you at these events. Well, I agree. I agree with you, Dan. Yes, I will. I'm going to take you outside and I'll show you. Show you the rest okay, so we have to sign their guest book. I'm not really sure what to say. This is really amazing. I'm gonna sign it. Don't sign it with your real name, he says. I don't have a choice. It's a lovely establishment. Yes, indeed. This is a lovely establishment you have here. I live streamed my tour on twitch.tv Katniss Evergreens. I'll give you some publicity. All right. Onward and upward, folks. Let's see what's next. I wasn't expecting that. You just never know what you're going to find when you go out roaming around. Hey Liz, can you click the follow button on Twitch? I would so appreciate it. I'm working on getting enough followers to make affiliate. One of these days it'll happen. Yay! Thank you. Let's see. We've been around here. We haven't gone in this house. This one's open. Oh, here's a carbuncle house. We'll go visit. Our free company house is also a carbuncle house. Let's see where we are. We are at House Goldleaf. And it is plot 10. Write this down so I don't forget. House Goldleaf. Plot 10. And mind the books, it says. Okay, so I suspect there's going to be a bunch of books in here. Let's see what we've got. We've got Topiary Cactuar. That's a Topiary Moogle that's been kind of stuck inside of this Hinken hot spring for some purpose, I'm guessing. Maybe they just liked the way it looked with the little green thing in there. Swimming pool. Movie stars. Oh, you're welcome. I am really impressed with your talent. Liz, I really, your art is so beautiful. I just have to tell you in person. Really impressed with the cards that you do. Those are so amazing. I love it. I love them. Okay, here we go. This is a much busier house than some. They have got a lot of stuff in here. Yep, tiny canvases. Tiny canvases are good. You can do them quicker, and they're cheaper too. Yep, this place has got a lot of knickknacks, and this is the difference between one of the houses I went to earlier and this house is that they have not put up partitions. They haven't, you only get a certain number of items that you can place in a house. There's a limit, and it's house the size. It's 200. You can put 200 items. And, the partitions that people like to put up to cover up the walls so that they don't have all these pillars in their home. I think it takes 4 of them to go across this wall here. And so you can easily use up 20 items in your house or more by just, trying to cover up the walls so that you don't have pillars. Yep. That, as Daniel reminds me, there was a time when you only had 100 items and there was no basement, I guess, in the small houses. So they've improved things. So they have a lot of stuff in here. They've got some really cute things. There's the chocolate fountain and all these little cake trays and snacks. all the little food items from all the different holidays. That's from, I believe that one's from Christmas. And they've got their little toys here. The little bunnies are so cute. Look at how cute they are. They're so bright. Such bright colors. Movable couch, carbuncle furniture. We've got more stuff here. This is our tribute to Harshaphant, everyone's favorite Ishgardian. I'm not going to tell you anything about Harshaphant. Joe, don't ask. You'll find out. Oh, there's our tribute to Hildebrand and Mahakaraka. I know it's Nashua. Nashua, Mahakaraka, and Inspector Hildebrand, everyone's favorite goofy detective. And here's our holiday posters. I love it. I love the art. They're so nice. Doll shelf. That's one of my favorite furniture items. It's so pretty. They've just got like a lot of stuff going on in here. Tons of books. I like their house. This looks like a house that somebody has spent a lot of time collecting everything to put in here. You know, it's like this is like a grandma's house. Your grandma would have this house and have all of her little things, knickknacks out on the shelf. You know, here we got, you know, another shelf with more stuff, we got shoes and knickknacks. And hats. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Oh, and look who it is. It's their boyfriend. That's right. It's a picture of their boyfriend. It's everyone's boyfriend, Estinian. These three girls are obviously having a very, very important conversation that I had better not interrupt. I don't want to interrupt their girls' night out. All right. So, cute house. Cute house. I love all their stuff. They're obviously very proud of all their things. So we should go out and sign their guest book. I wish I could eat that cake. I love strawberry shortcake. I'm going to take a break for just a minute after I sign this guest book. Where was it? I know I saw it. Was it inside or outside? I thought I saw one here. It's inside, maybe, just like hidden in all the knickknacks. I gotta look again. Where is it? Where is that guest book? I swear I saw it. Ugh. Oh dear. Not there. Down here? Maybe not. Maybe they don't have a guest book. Gosh darn it. I thought they did. Anyways. Cute house. With all this stuff, they could fit one more item in here. Or maybe they can't. Maybe they're full and they can't put in a guest book because, you know, they'd have to get rid of some treasured object in order to put the guest book in. Super cute. So what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. We've still got time. I'm going to take a momentary break and I'll be right back. All right. I have returned. How is the sound? Does everything sound all right? Can you hear the background music at all or not? Okay. And my voice isn't too loud or too quiet. Yeah, this game has a lot of really cool music, and there's an item that you can put in your house, and then you can gather scrolls, orchestrion scrolls, so that you can play the music in your private residence or in your free company house, and you can make playlists, and set. I think you can put like 8 songs on your playlist. Oh look, this right here. We're gonna go take a look at this little house over here. This little house over here is Goblet Classic. This is like the architecture originally. When they first put these housing districts in, there were district specific housing styles. Like you could only use Oasis walls in the Goblet, and you could only use Glade walls in the lavender beds. But they've opened it up now so that there's a lot more variety. Like you can see, you've got a Moogle house there, and we've seen a lot of really different kinds of crazy things. But this is the original Oasis style home. This is what it looked like back in the day. This was the only thing that you could build in this zone, was a house that looked like this. Pretty much. I mean, there were different styles, but it was all the same basic aesthetic. So let's take a look, see whose house is this. This is Rick's Maddie's house. It's the Outcast Manor. Outcast Manor. And this is plot 1. Oh, plot 1. Yeah, they're right next to the vendor. Sanctum and visitors welcome. So this is their sanctuary. Let's see what they got going on. Small house plot. You can still do a lot of nice stuff with a small house plot. Oh, here we've got the Alexander theme song from the Alexander raid going on here. It's all very stone. A stone aesthetic. Stone wall. Stone floor, stone pillars. I like this furniture. This is the Oasis chairs. They're nice. Masonwork stove for more stone on top of your stone. Tank schematics. Americ, aka Lameric. Estinian, Harchifront, everyone's favorite Ishgardians, all 3 in a row. And then we've got Seedseer Mommy, and we've got Lala Mommy and Daddy, and we've got Ro Mommy. Oh, and look, it's Ida and Papa Limo. I like this bed. You can actually go up this ladder to get up on the top bed. I like the top bunk. Top bunk is mine. You can sleep in it too. It's a cute bed. Look, it's got little squirrels on it with nuts. Yeah, next level HOA. I lived in a house with an HOA once. Do not recommend. Gave them a bunch of money every month so that they could give us a bunch of trouble every month. Oh, they've got another little room here. Let's see what they did here. It's the bathroom. And these people were smart. They realized that in Eorzea, you need a bath, but you don't need a toilet. So, you can get clean or just chill in the tub. But, you know, we don't have other bodily functions. Yeah, we don't need towel. Well, I mean, you know, you can bring your towel with you. Look at this edgelord. His glasses. All right. And then they've got a Lalafell too. Well, this is a cute house. I like it. I like the stony walls. I like this, you know, whole kind of rocky aesthetic here and the rockin' music. Well done. They don't have a guest book. No one's got guest books here. I keep looking for them, but there's just not very many. Well, let's take a look at another house. And then we'll go and look at apartments in the Sultana's Breath. So we're gonna go down by the Brimming Heart because I want to show you all the center. Here's one of the tunnels in which you might get mugged in the dark. There are others. But this housing district is actually pretty cool the way it's designed. You know, there's lots of stairs. There's lots of tunnels. That's one of the longer tunnels. I think there's one tunnel that's longer than that. So this is the very center of town. This is what they call the Brimming Heart. And this is like every housing district has its little special feature. Shirogane has a hot spring. Mist has the beach, and it also has the Admiral's Water Spire, which is like a big tall fountain thing. And this is the special item or special place that this housing district has. And you know, it's kind of like a gathering place in the center of town. They've got this pretty little fountain going on, and then they've got this outdoor bar where you can come and get blitzed in the hot sun, you know, and then drown in the pool, or you know, get a really bad sunburn sitting at one of these, you know, on one of these chairs here at the bar. But all in all, I think it's really pretty. I love the tiles. How bizarre, yes. Check this guy out. Papa. Look at you, you're a big beefy man, aren't you? Indeed. So this is the hub here, which I think is really actually quite pretty. It's really nice. And then there's a waterfall over there. So these would be your prime plots here. These ones that are like around the Brimming Heart. Kind of your prime real estate. I think it's really quite pretty. That's what the larger goblet houses look like. The one that we went into was a small one, and there's another small one. A lot of these may have been ones that people bought early in the game. Because right now, like, you can't buy anywhere. You can't buy anything anywhere on this server right now. So let's take a look at this little house here. Let's see, where are we? We are at, whoops, I gotta turn on my interface. This is the Roost. And it is plot 20. The Roost. I'm writing it down. Plot 20. And their message says, feel free to rest your feet in our home. Just try not to get dirt on the carpet. Oh, and mind the chocobos, they bite. Alright, so let's go and take a look. It's a cute small yard. You can't really do a whole lot with a small yard because you don't get many items. You get 20 items, and everything, you know, a garden plot counts as one, the aetherite counts as another, a mailbox, that's 3. So there you're already down to 17 items, and that's all you got so far. But can be real cute still. So I like these walls that they used. I think it's like one of the armor or something. I'd have to look it up. Oh boy. Let's not get catfished if we can help it. They've got the Namazu crew. This is cute. They did a nice job. It looks super cute. I like this the walls and the windows and the doors that they chose. It looks nice. Those are nice windows. Another Eatery. We got a lot of the holiday stuff here. This is a Free Company house because that door is the door to rooms, and we'll take a look in those too. Poster from the Midsummer Festival. We go downstairs. Nanamo. My Chihuahua is named Nanamo after this person. This is the Sultana of Ulda. She's a very key character. Joe, you've probably met her already. That's the Elder Seedseer, Canny Senna. Oh, Goldfish, you look lonely. Fireplace. They've done some glitching to get that behemoth head up on the fireplace. It's not hard to do though. That's not like a super hard glitch. It's pretty cool. I like to put stuff up on my fireplace too, because normally you can't just place it up there. You have to use a... You're a fan of the Elder Seedseer. Isn't she cute? She's very pretty. She's very sensible. Very level-headed. Yeah. She's kind of a hippie. You know? I don't know. Maybe she's, you know, smoking up after hours. But, you know, whatever. Gotta keep her happy. There's another catfish with some cookies. Look at these cookies. They're Spriggan cookies. And ginger cookies and little waffle cookies. Oh yes, catfish. Don't look at me like that. That's kind of creepy. I like this downstairs. This is a nice little place for your Free Company folks to hang out. Bathtub, just in case you're dirty. Just want to relax. With some girly posters. More pictures of Nanamo. Yeah. And there's... Everyone loves Hildebrand and Nashua. She's a midnight toker. Yeah, probably. Cute picture. There's a cute picture of... it's Nanamo and it's Pippin and all of the... and Lalarito and the guys from the Thaumaturge's Guild. Very cute. Appropriate to have in a house in this zone because this is Ulda's housing district. So I like that they used some of these Oasis pillars. I really think the Oasis style stuff is nice. You know, some people hate it. It's the least popular of all the housing districts, but that doesn't stop it from being completely full on our server because there's the only available housing on our server is in apartment buildings or Free Company rooms. You'll never see a house go for sale, probably. We just have too many people. There will be another housing district put in, but I guarantee you that every single plot will be sold within the first hour of it being in, except for the ones that they're going to put up for on the lottery. They're going to have a certain number of plots that are only available by being in the lottery to win the lot. And that's their solution to the shortage of housing. But I mean, I understand this takes a lot of resources. You know, a lot of server resources to host so much housing for players. There are apparently 500,000 homes in housing districts game-wide, and that doesn't count all of the apartments and Free Company rooms too. So there's lots of housing in this game. They didn't have a guest book, I don't think. I didn't see one. Nope, no guest book. Folks, please put guest books in your yard. I would love to sign your guest book. Let's check this place out. This is the S&M Chateau. Oh boy. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this housing district here. And it is plot 19. There's no greeting. And apparently it is owned by Spirit Bondage. Symphony and Metallica, Spirit Bondage, S&M, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Metallica? Let's go in. Let's find out. Ooh. Well, now this looks nice. This looks real nice. It is kind of a club. It looks like a venue kind of a thing. You know, here's VIP seating over here on one side. And there's a bar. Oh, look at this. This is so nice. Yeah, it's very classy. I agree. This is pretty. Really, really well done. Oh, and they do have a guest book. It's very nice. Very nice. Let's take a look downstairs. Lilies. They managed to put an item on there. Apparently, I guess you can glitch them up there. Oh, look. Here we've got gambling machines from the Gold Saucer. We've got Cuff a Cur. I think this is like the basketball one. And this is the one where you like hit the thing. You hit the thing with the mallet and the cactuar goes flying up. And then here's another little stage and you can sit here and play triple triad. So this is, whoa. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. These speakers. They made giant speakers out of, it's a cabinet. I'm not sure which one, but it would be easy enough to, you could use any tall cabinet like this. But they use like that's like the Admiral's wheel that they kind of sunk into the cabinet to make a speaker. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Moogle clock. This is really nice. Quite nice. Well done. I like those windows. We've ripped Titania's wings off. Everyone's ripped her wings off. Poor thing. I love this. I like the little lights. Good gracious, what did they do to do that? That is so cool. So fancy. I'm gonna have to figure out how they did that. It's a challenge. I like it. Good job. I think there's still an upstairs. Yep, there's still an upstairs that we haven't gone into. So far I really like this house. It's very stylish. Oh yes, look at this upstairs. Ooh. Fish tank. Big Marlin. I love the seating. These lamps are the Great Google Library lamps, and they are really nice. They're expensive to make. And I can see why, because they look really nice and people like them a lot. So getting the item to make them is a bit pricey. That is a cool fish up there. I don't know what kind of fish that is. I'm gonna have to do some investigating. Hot tubs, 2 of them. This is very nice. Very nice. One little bright spot in the house. They've got the windows there for a little mood lighting. This is lovely. Nice job. Well done, Spirit Bondage. I like your house. This is good. I'm gonna sign your guest book. Hopefully there's room in their guest book. This is awesome. I love it. Love, love. Love this house. So classy. I toured it on my live stream. You can see it at twitch.tv, Katniss Evergreens. I will have a highlight of your home up tomorrow. Up soon. There. Perfect. Yes. So classy, so classy. Nice job. Well done, Spirit Bondage. This is inspiring. They did a real nice job, and they did very little glitching to do this. This is, you know, mostly, I mean, they did have to float these couches up using a loft. But they didn't do tons, they didn't do weird things like floating partitions up from the ceiling, you know, from the basement through the floor and stuff like that. They just kind of used basic items to do this. This looks real nice. I like it. It's accessible. It's doable. It's not something that's so hard to do that you could never do it. Like one of the first houses that we looked at was much more difficult to execute. That house that we were just in there, that most people would be able to actually do that. It would take a little time, but that's a possible design. Well, all right. We have time for one more house, and then we're going to take a look at a few apartments, and that will be the end of the night. So we have to choose. Do we want to see the little floral flower shop house, or do we want to see... Ooh. I want to see this house. This is cool. Look at their pretty yard and their fence. I love it. It's purple. It's so purple. Awesome. Oh, look at their topiaries. Very nice. Let's see. Whose house are we at? It is open to the public. Gotta make sure. This is Morgana Stardiver's house. It's Morg's Potion Shop. Very nice. Very nice. And it is plot 17. So I'm writing that down in my notebook. Awesome. It says it's under renovation. Well, we'll take a look anyway, and we won't judge. The outside of your house so far is so nice. So nice. I love this little, I love the wooden deck, and this color looks nice. I like it. Very good. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, another nice one. Oh, I love this. This is good. Let's turn off the interface and go first person. Take a slow walk around. Well, that looks nice. That's a nice use of that fountain. Nicely placed. I like that. Oh, she's got them all over the place. Oh, look at that. I love it. Oh, so cool. I love it. I have to do the thing where I say I love it. Love, 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 love. I love it. There's the hearts. There they go. You get hearts. This is great. That is a very cold looking fish tank with some blue discus in it. Nice. It's a barrel with a lot of little bottles on it. Very cute. You know, and one of the things that you'll notice in this house, like the other houses that don't have partitions covering up their walls, they've just used the standard walls, so they can have more items. And they've made good use of items like these shelves that have stuff on them already. This is beautiful. This is a very nice potion shop. This is very well designed. Oh, they've used like the ever melting ice partition, and that's a mahogany aqueduct. They've kind of floated those up into space there to create this kind of cool, frosty, watery looking wall. That's kind of cool. Nice placement of this object for effect in the light. They made good use of the lighting and the space that they have. This all looks really nice. Real pretty. Nice room. Mounted bookshelf. Looks good. There's a guest book. Excellent. We'll sign their guest book. This is a nice house. I love it. Yeah, it's like an over-the-stove accent backsplash. Yes. Oh, look, this is where she brews her potions. This is so witchy. I like it. That book is so enormous. That's the Necrologos. It's a huge book. I can't, you know, I find it difficult to find a place to put it in my house, but gosh, I am so inspired by this. This is so nice. I love it. That's the Alchemy crafting station that is like from the original ARR crafting items. It looks perfect here. And there's another one of those never melting ice walls. And those are beds. Those are she like floated beds up into the air to do this. That's the end of some beds. Huh. I like it. This looks nice with the little windows and the plants up at the ceiling. It takes a lot of books to brew these potions. All those potions up there. A lot of recipes. This is a really well thought out and well planned housing design. It's very intentional with the placement of things like books and parchment and scrolls and other objects. You know, like I can just see a witch sitting here brewing potions, you know, dropping the scroll down there for later. Yeah. Really nice. Very well done. I love this house. I love every house I go in. Even the ones that other people might think are just kind of dumb. You know, I appreciate the time that everybody spends to decorate their home. You know, to put a little of themselves in, and to do something that makes them feel happy. And that's what it's about. And so I hope that everyone feels happy when they go looking around in people's houses. Go, do it. It's not breaking and entering if the door isn't locked. All right, this is lovely. I like this house quite a lot. This is, I feel really inspired. And now I want to tear my house apart, but I'm not going to do it. Not this week. Let's see, where is their guest book? I know I saw one. What's over here? Here we are. Love, love, love. OMG, I love this so much. I toured it on my live stream. You can see the tour at twitch.tv Katniss Evergreens. I will make a highlight of this house. Lovely. All right. Yeah, really. This is so awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. We're going to go take a look in the apartment building. This apartment building, like the one in the first ward of the lavender beds, is also completely sold out. Every room is sold. But that's not the case for the higher wards. There are 30 wards per housing district, and there's also a subdivision in each that is like, so it's basically you have the Goblet, and then you have the Goblet subdivision, which is identical in structure to this one, which doubles the amount of housing per ward. So there's really, I mean, it's like 60 houses per ward times 30 wards, and then there are, I think, 100 rooms in each apartment building. So There's a lot of housing in this game. There's a lot of material for me to continue looking at people's places. I could do this for the rest of my life and probably never see everyone's house. That's sad. That makes me sad. I want to see everyone's house. Oh, listen to the song that plays while I'm on this mount. It's Lakshmi's song. I'm gonna have to get the orchestrion scroll for this. All right, let's go take a look at some apartments. I like to view people's apartments because apartments are accessible, affordable housing. So this is our accessible and affordable housing section of the show. Let's go and check out Cranian Sorov's room. Oh, well, he's very minimalist. He just has a vendor in here. Very nice looking vendor. Well, not much to see in this one. Let's go to the next. So, whose is open? A cozy apartment. This is a designer room. A cozy apartment perfect for private nights in, visitors and couples welcome. You have concerns about this apartment? I know. This poor vendor guy, he's just like standing here all alone. What does he eat? There's not even a refrigerator here. There's no bathroom. There's nothing. So this one has a guest book too. So we're going to go to Rowan Volte's room. Let's take a look and see what's going on in Rowan's room. It's an abandoned attic somewhere. Yeah, I know, it really is like that. Oh, hey, here we are. Oh, this is a very nice apartment. Let's try to... These smaller rooms are a little more difficult to view when they are full of items, just because of the way, the camera in this game works. But, we'll go first person and we'll kind of back up into a corner here so that we can look at the other side of the room. I like the red. I like the red theme. This is really quite nice. Quite nicely done. There's their guest book. I like the way they use these Oasis counters in front of the low bookshelf to kind of make it a countertop, and they kind of put their retainer bell and other stuff in here, which is kind of cool. That's the crystal bell to summon the hairstylist. You gotta sleep on the... Well, no. We could have another room. Let's see if there's a bedroom. Yes, indeed. There's the bedroom. And this is very nice. It looks cozy. It looks comfortable. It is very nice. And that is the cabinet that they use to make the speakers in the S&M house. Turned around backwards with the Admiral's wheels sunk into the back. That's how they did that. Very nice. This is a very nice room. Oh, and they've even got a bathtub. And they see, look, they've got towels. This one was thinking about that, Joe. They don't want to get into their bed all wet. Nice apartment. And this is just a single room. This is the same size as the room that you can get in the Free Company house. The Free Company room is 300,000 gil. To get an apartment, it's 500,000 gil. So if you want to have an apartment or a bedroom in the Free Company house, you got to start saving up some money. Although, probably if you need money, we could loan you money or just give you money and not even call it a loan. We just give you money. If you want your own private room. This is nice. I like it. Good job. Let's sign their guest book. All right. They actually have had quite a lot of visits. Look at that. They've got, how many several pages of visitors. That's a lot for an apartment. People don't usually come and visit apartments. You shall panhandle enough Gil. You won't have to panhandle any Gil. We'll teach you how to make money in this game. It's not hard. This is a lovely apartment. Very cozy and classy. I toured it on my live stream. You can see the video at twitch.tv Katniss Evergreens. Love it. Well done. There we go. All right. Oops, let's go see another room. Time to look at a couple more. This is, you know, I am always just kind of, you know, I'm always impressed with people's creativity with the housing. You know, really, you know, people do some really cool things. Should we check out Bear Daddy's room? He's your friendly leather daddy. Let's go see. Let's go see what his room looks like. He's in the Praetorium right now, so he won't walk in and scare us with his big leathery self. Well, this looks nice. This looks nice. I think that it might still be under construction. I suspect that he probably wants to put some vendors back there. It looks like he's still under construction a bit. This room, yeah, he's still under construction. He's working on it. I like it so far. I think you got a good start, Leather Daddy. Keep up the good work. I'll come back in a, you know, someday and take a look to see if it's finished. Let's see. Cora Belvale, her room is open. It doesn't have any kind of indication of what it is. Ah, it is mostly unfinished. They've started working on it. Well, I guess really just this room isn't quite done. But this is what the standard goblet interior looks like. You get, this is the wall that it comes with. So you get this kind of crown molding like that. You get the baseboards like this. You have these wooden and stone pillars, and you have this wall with the gold and the two-tone kind of creamy beige and tan stuff with a little decoration on it. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's a nice interior. People, you know, usually opt to change it up instead of keeping it this way. All right, let's take a look at another room. I have time for a few more rooms, so let's go up a floor. Shh, you'll scare the fish. Oh wait, look. What happens in 18 stays in 18. I guess we have to go to room 18. There ain't nothing happening in here. I feel like I was tricked. I was tricked into visiting this room. It's like all of the furniture is pushed up against the wall here for some reason. Maybe, you know, they do something nefarious in this big open space. I don't know. It's possible. Maybe they're still just remodeling. I don't know. Anyways, sometimes the descriptions on the room is the best thing about them. Let's go to another room. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, that's Fox K's room, but it's not open. Let's see. This one says that it's a designer room. It's the Hollyhock. And it is the private quarters of a liaison of Gridania currently stationed in Ulda. It says it's an immersive experience, a designer home, and they have a message book. All right. We'll go take a look at the Hollyhock. Oh boy. Okay. This is an immersive experience. That is some very bright yellow wallpaper. Now, this is interesting. I like it. Okay, so let's see. These are Oriental wall scrolls. Or Hingan wall scrolls. So we should be able to walk through. Oh my goodness. We go inside and on the walls are these blue skies. I have to... What is going on here? Oh, it's a marble rug. So this is just like, you know what this is? This is the outside. You've come outdoors. It's their porch. It's like their little balcony. This is your balcony and that's your view. All right. Let's take a look over at the other side. I like this, you know, I like this assortment of different colors here. You know, it reminds me of the kind of... My grandmother was Polish, and so it's like and she was born in Czechoslovakia, and Ukraine. She lived in Ukraine, and this is kind of reminiscent of the stuff from, you know, those Slavic countries. This kind of assortment of colors and patterns. So let's go in here. Oh look, there's their bed. This is their little bed chambers. Can you all hear my husband snoring? He fell asleep on the beanbag chair behind me. I don't know if you can hear it, if my mic is picking it up or not. Okay, so this is cute. I like the way that they use these Hingan wall scrolls, like curtains, like a screen. That's pretty cool. It's very eclectic, this color scheme, and I'm not a fan of mustard yellow, but it works in an odd way. It works. You can't hear it, but you're gonna razz him. Okay. Oh look, here we go, and this is the bathroom where the tub is, and they've got some little rice cakes there, little rice pops. Very cute, and they used this is a holiday item with this little screen on it. It's like it's a doll shelf, a doll display. I have one. It's very cool, actually. I like what they did here. This is really cute. Nice job. I wanted to hate the green and yellow wallpaper, but I can't hate it because I think it works. And there's their guest book. Whoops. I'll give them a like and I'll leave them a message. I toured this apartment on my live stream. You can see the video at well done. Well done. I have time for one more apartment. And then I have to think about getting ready for bed. We get up really early because Daniel has to be at school early, so let's look at one more apartment. Let's see. Mao Chan's. What does his thing say? It's a tavern and a venue. All right, well, we'll go take a look at Mao Chan's room. Oh. It's a venue. It's a tavern. It's a small little place. It's just a simple design. This is cute. Nothing fancy. Nothing crazy. Just a cute little room. All right, so that one doesn't have much to look at, so we can go look at another one. We'll take a look at one more. Let's see. Pay by the minute minimum. What? Pay by the minute, minimum of 5 minutes, no refunds, clean up your own mess. In the House of Love. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll go to the House of Love for our last thing. Oh dear. What is going on here? It's just the big 3-person bed. Clean up your own mess. Pay by the minute, 5-minute minimum. Okay, so that one didn't take a long time to see. We'll take a look at one more then. Once I get started, I don't want to stop on these because some of them it's just so funny. I mean, people are obviously doing stuff to be funny. Let's see. Circuit Ring. It's a company workshop. Circuit's seasonal warehouse. Shoving junk in Ulda so it doesn't pollute the high property value areas. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll go take a look. I think it's probably like our secret room of shame. Oh my gosh. Yes, look at this. There's a guest book. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is full of every kitschy holiday item in the game. This is this is their storage unit. This is where they keep all of their holiday stuff going to auction. Awesome. This person has obviously been playing the game from the start because they seem to have like every holiday poster and item. Yeah, and it's all in this one room. All of it at the same time. "365 days of holidays. Every day is a holiday." Look at this little salad and soup. It's a fat chocobo soup bowl with a little salad around it. And look at there's little deviled eggs that have little chicken heads in it, little chocobo heads in it. So cool. Well, that's the last house. I'm gonna sign their guest book. This is Daniel. Look, they made this is your dream house. All right. Oh, and this is the coffin is open, and they've actually just got like a little stuffed toy inside of it. You can actually lay down in here, I believe. Yes. If it's your own room, you can actually lay down in it and then close the coffin on top of yourself inside the bed. Yep. Seriously. Here, this is actually I should play dead. Play dead in the coffin. Now there's actually a corpse in there. You give coffins a bad name. All right, where did I see that guest book? It's hidden in the junk somewhere. Oh, I was standing on it. There it is. In the egg pile. All right. I'll give them a like. This room filled my heart with joy. It filled my heart with holiday joy. To overflowing. I toured this on my live stream. You can see it at twitch.tv, Katniss Evergreens. Very cute. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming. If you are watching and you have not yet, if you're watching this after the fact or you're watching a highlight, click the follow button so you get notifications whenever I come online and start going and poking around in people's houses again. More breaking and entering coming up in days ahead. People are going to start decorating for the holidays, and so things should get more interesting. Although I don't know how you get much more interesting than this. It was really fun tonight, and I hope that you all have a lovely evening. Thank you for stopping in. Don't forget to drink water and take your meds and all the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. Take a break, have some fun, spread some positivity, and have a great night. Exactly, Joe. Don't forget to love each other. Make, lift each other up. Don't break each other down. Have a good night, y'all.